Be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and, by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. It is a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bopped kin. Who would? Fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but the dread of something after death. The undiscovered country, to whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us bear those ill wills we have thus. Conscience makes us cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er by the pale cast of thought. And enterprises to great pith and moment to disregard, their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. But softly now, fair Ophelia, nymph, in thy orisons be all my sins remembered.
Good, my lord. How does your honour for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honoured lord, you know right well you did. And with them words of so sweet breath composed as made the things more rich. Their perfume lost, take these again, for to the noble mind rich gifts wax poor, when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Huh? Huh? Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should have meant no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly. For the power of honesty should transform honesty from what it is to a bought, then the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This is sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord. You made me believe so.
You should have not believed me. For virtue can inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent, honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were my mother had not borne me. I'm very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offences at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in. Imagination to give them shape or time to act in them. What should such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven? We are arrant knaves all, believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where is your father?
At home, my lord.
Well, let the doors be shut upon him, that he will play no fool but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, you sweet heavens!
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. Well, get thee to a nunnery, go, farewell. Or if thou willst need marry a fool. For wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. Get thee to a nunnery, go, and quickly too, farewell.
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him!
I have heard of your paintings too, well enough. God hath given you one face, and you make yourselves another. You jig, and you amble, and you lisp. You nickname God's creatures, and make your unworthiness your ignorance. I'll have no more of it. It hath made me mad. I say, we have no more marriages. Those that are married, all but one, shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholar's eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion and the mould of form. the observed of all observers quite down. And I of ladies most deject and wretched, that sucked the honey of his music vows, now see that noble and most sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangled out of tune, and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me, to have seen what I have seen, see what I see.